Welcome back. You've heard us talk about going solar to save energy, but there are so many things that you can do around your house, from waste to transportation, that can save you money and help save the earth. The sales manager over at Real Good Solar is a perfect example and shows us just how easy it is to go green. All right, Tom, I've got to ask, is this an electrical cord sticking out of your car?
It is. Right now, my car is actually charging from the solar on our house.
Wow, so every day you charge it?
Uh-huh.
Every day. Now,
at home or at work.
This is an electric car then?
This is a Nissan Leaf. It's 100% electric, no tailpipe, no oil to change.
And how easy is that for you?
It's easy. Just get home and plug it in.
And you don't waste any money with gas or anything like that?
It's about $700 a year cheaper to drive than a Prius, and my net cost when I got this was $16,000.
Have you ever run out of juice?
No. No.
That's always good, right?
This car stays in town. We have another car that goes out of town.
Okay, which is the one next to us? Is that the one we're talking about?
Yes.
And this is also very energy efficient, but what kind of car is this and what does it run on?
This is a Volkswagen Jetta,
okay,
and it runs on 3 different fuels. 2 of them are alternative clean fuels. The first one is waste vegetable oil that comes from restaurants after they fry their foods in it. The other one is biodiesel that a friend of ours makes. And this third fuel, it's just standard diesel, so it can run that too. And it has about a 1,000-mile range, and it gets about 45 miles a gallon.
So you're not spending really any money on gas with this car either?
No, we don't spend money on gas.
Where do you get the vegetable oil? Do you just...
There's a bunch of people that have, they're called grease cars, and they just get them from restaurants. So instead of the restaurant throwing the fuel away, they give it to somebody that uses it for their car.
And so you just go pick it up, they give it to you? How much did it take to convert this car, or do Jettas already come like that?
No, we bought this car used. It was about $12,000, and then we spent about $1,200 to convert it over to run vegetable oil.
Anyone can do that?
Anyone can. It's easy.
Anyone can do that. Okay. And obviously you work over at Real Good Solar. We know that, but you certainly talk the talk and walk the walk, I guess. Look at this. We've got bikes, so does this mean your family? Yeah,
we're a biking family.
A biking family?
I bought this bike over at Sunnyside Bicycles last year, about 4 months before I did the Climate Ride, which was a ride from Eureka to San Francisco. It's climateride.org is the website. Great ride, beneficiary ride, helps some great organizations. And then many of you probably have seen these street striders around town also, the 3-wheel elliptical. The gentleman who invented that lives in Fresno, and they have their headquarters over Palm and Nice, so we like to support Street Strider also.
And not only are you saving energy in transportation, but also in waste and energy. Let's go check that out. I understand your backyard is very interesting.
Yes.
Okay. So Tom, these solar panels are not only powering your vehicles, but your entire home. Is that right?
Right. We have a solar electric system on the patio, and we also have a solar pool system up on the roof, which heats the pool and extends the swim season to about 6 to 7 months out of the year.
And how easy is it for a homeowner to get something like this installed?
You know, it's pretty easy. Most people don't spend anything to get the solar system installed, and then they pay each month a cheaper rate for the power that the solar produces.
And you're powering, well, in your case, you're powering your cars, you're powering your
the pool,
and pretty much everything. Is that
everything? Right? Yeah, the solar's working everything in the house.
I was just asking you. I was saying you're pretty energy efficient. I mean, you are really gung ho about it. You said, "Oh no, I'm just kind of cheap," but that's not true. You are very conscious about this going green movement and just everything that it is about saving energy.
Yeah, that's. You know, I really want to communicate to people that going green isn't about a liberal agenda so much as people saving money, living healthier, happier lives.
That's it. And let's talk a little bit about waste, because you're also doing something about that, aren't you?
Right. We have, for a couple years, we've had a bin of worms that eat our junk mail and kitchen scraps. So we're putting out less waste out of our house. And then those worms make castings, which then can go into the garden.
How many worms do you have, and where do you get these worms? I mean, if people are interested in maybe getting them.
You know, we have a store. We have a store over at the Fresno kiosk, and people there can talk to them about worms. We sell it out of our store up in the Bay Area. Or they can actually go to a neat lady in Visalia. She's got the Happy D Worm Ranch.
Wow.
And that's where they can actually get the physical red worms to use.
And when you talk about your kiosk, you mean the one in Sierra Vista Mall, right?
Yeah, Sierra Vista Mall.
Okay, so we can find out more information about that. Did you start learning all about this when you started working at Real Good Solar and realized what a great thing it could be to become this energy efficient?
That's really where I ramped up a lot of my knowledge. I'm an Eagle Scout, and that's where I learned some of this stuff. And then I was a pastor for 12 years, so then I got some theological basis for some of this green stuff, taking care of God's creation. And at Real Goods is where I really started to learn a lot of some practical things that we could be doing at home.
And some of those things you're teaching to your young children and hoping that they pass it on. I know that you're working closely with the city as well.
Yeah, one of the things that I wanted to highlight, we have a rental house. We just recently moved in here a couple months ago. On both of the houses, we had the city of Fresno come out and do a free home energy audit. And those are available still from the city of Fresno for Fresno and Madera County residents, and hopefully other counties in the near future. What
a great thing the city is doing with those energy audits. All right.
Yeah, it's really inclusive. It shows the whole house where you can reduce your energy usage.
All right. Well, Tom, this has been really eye-opening, and hopefully a lot of our viewers will get some of your tips and maybe copy what you're doing as well.
Thank you.
All right, Tom. Thanks for inviting us in.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. After the break, we're showing you NASA technology that's being used inside homes and how it can save you a whole lot of money on your energy bill.